Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to 6 figures and beyond. Pow! So on today's video, I am going to talk about how you know you are mentally ready for that cleaning business. How do you know? So let's talk about 3 things that you know you're ready if you can put up with this, or these are 3 things that you know if you've been through it, you are already indoctrinated in actually being a cleaning business owner. That's right. You've put up with enough, or if these 3 things yeah, you can totally understand where I'm coming from, then we're here. Okay, we're here. So the first thing is your stomach actually gets in a knot at the certain time of the morning. Why is that? Now, all of you that have been doing this long enough know that your stomach starts to get in a knot around 7, 8, 9, somewhere to that time in the morning. Why? Because this is a time that customers will actually get into the office and they will start to find things wrong. And the favorite area is the women's restroom. That is that they strike gold in there. Next fave is going to be the cafeteria, and then probably the least area that you're going to hear a lot of complaints might be like in a conference room or something. Why? Because they haven't been in there and they may not be there until later on the week. So those of you that truly understand how your stomach kind of gets in a knot until maybe around 11 or 12 or whatever that magic time is, where you feel as if your customers have already been there, so they absolutely don't have any complaints because you didn't get any phone calls. So that's number 1. Number 2, you take everything you have. You've gotten all these phone calls. Now, this is probably for those of you that have a smaller operation because you don't have someone that's dropping off the supplies. If you are still, as the business owner, dropping off the supplies and you get there and you find out there's something else that you need in order for them to complete the job that day. And let's say you have gone and dropped off all the supplies and you're back there again. If you had that feeling, you can deal with it, then you are in the right business, because you are absolutely going to get ready to go drop something off, think you have everything, and then you find out you forgot something. So let's also look at what you could do to make sure this doesn't happen. Absolutely have your employees call in everything they need well in advance so you can go over it again and again to make sure that by the time you get all the way there, there's nothing else that's necessary for them to complete the job. A lot of times you don't want to leave anything extra because the janitorial closet may be a bit small, or you may have sticky fingers from the other customer or the customer's employees. If you have extra toilet paper or paper towels and they feel like, you know what, we're paying them, so we're going to go ahead and help ourselves, which unfortunately you may either need to deliver the supplies to them, or they may actually be the supplies you buy and purchase for them. So if you've gone through that, if you know what I'm speaking about, then you are there. You either have been doing this for a while, or you're just getting started and you realize that this is something you can deal with. So these are things as a business owner, a cleaning business owner, that you've identified that's going to happen. And your goal is to make sure that you eliminate it, if not completely, but as much as possible. So the third thing is you are all ready. You've got their uniforms, you're standing there and you're waiting on the employees and they don't show up. Oh my God, that is a horrible feeling because you're tired. You have worked all day and now you're ready to hand everything off to them. It's their first night. Let's say this is the first clean for this account, which is really important because the first clean can make or break you. This could be where they say, yes, we want you to stay, or no, pack your stuff and go. So you're standing there with the uniforms and you're all ready and you've interviewed them and they've met you at the account and they're all, oh my God, I'm so excited. I've never had an opportunity to be a lead or a manager or a trainer or whatever it is. And no one shows up. And you're standing there with the card and ready for them to get started, and you're all enthused to drop it off, and you've got someone else there ready to train them, and you're thinking, you're just going to meet them again and say welcome and all that good stuff. And you get there and there's no one there. So what do? You try your best to make sure you have a floater in place. You try to make sure that you've got someone as a backup, especially when they haven't worked with you for beyond 2 weeks. 2 weeks is just like the magic period. So like I talked before about that time frame when you've passed it, maybe around 12 or 1 o'clock, and if you haven't got any complaints, the chances of you getting complaints are pretty slim for that night. Well, that's the same thing. Do not show up on the first night, first clean, with employees you've never worked with before, and you haven't worked with them for longer than maybe for 2 weeks or a month. If you have not, then trust me, you're in for a treat, because it absolutely will happen. So if these 3 things have happened, then you have been in the game, in the cleaning industry game, and it's something that you're going to have to deal with. Hopefully you've figured out some ways to maneuver around it, but it absolutely, don't take it personal. It's business. It is this industry. But like I said, hang in there, do the best you can, get your mind right, and you will do well. Now, if you like my videos, my content, definitely give me 2 thumbs up. I love it. And make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification button. That way I can continue to post content that is relevant and somewhat entertaining. Also, if you'd love to know more about how to get, cleaning contracts and how to get government cleaning contracts, then make sure you look into the description for my event. I have virtual events. Every week I have a masterclass. Click the link, look into the link, and you will see what I've got coming up. So make sure you do that. And until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.